and that means that Los Angeles will receive. Desmond King waiting for it. Glad you're with us tonight. And King, is this a good decision or not? He gets a bruise, takes it out to the 20, can't get to the 25. His career. No Melvin Gordon, so it is the rookie Justin Jackson on first down. Picks up 4. Of the last 12 games have stayed relatively healthy. Keenan Allen, their best receiver and one of the best in the game. This one downfield and picked. Intercepted by Kansas City. And his first throw of the night gets picked. Here's a throw to Kelsey, and the tight end dodges one tackle and gets a yard. Denver, it changed the entire future of this franchise. It expedited the process. Andy Reid made the deal. Alex Smith traded to Washington. Here's a handoff to Williams. Wow. Great moves to the sideline and out of bounds near the 25. Season long, 22 yards. Started left, came back to the right. Mahomes throws, pass caught. Kelsey to the 20. Slot right now, and Kelvin Benjamin out there offensively for the Chiefs for the first time. Former first-round pick in Carolina, then Buffalo, now Kansas City. Kelsey.
This is an offense, as you said, the #1 offense in football, and they are hard to corral, especially when you give them a short field like the Chargers did.
Third down and 4. Mahomes out to his left, in trouble and going backward. Trying to make a play, and he does.
Going to be a stalled drive, and only to have a new set of downs.
Now it's Darrell Williams getting the carry, and Williams is going to force his way inside the... Second down and 5. Pass to the end zone and incomplete for Tyreek Hill.
Here because it didn't mean much, and he said that Mahomes was able to elevate the play of a lot of those reserves, and that's what great quarterbacks do, and that was the first sign in his mind that, hey, this guy might be something special.
He is. Here's Kelsey. He's special too. Sets up first and goal.
Alex Smith last year.
A little toss to Hill. Just tops out of bounds and lost yardage. Couldn't get.
You see an offense and defense on the same team that are top 10, and this is one of the most complete teams that I've certainly seen all year.
Second down and goal. Mahomes throws it for the touchdown. Unbelievable to DeMarcus Robinson.
Phillip Rivers can't believe it either, because Adrian Phillips, number 31, is in his face. He's trying to get the ball to Kelsey there at the pylon, and this is hey, it's a risky throw. There's some danger in that when you start throwing the ball back towards the middle. He had Phillips draped on him, and yet he's still able to find a way to get it to him.
Extra point is just good.
Phillip Rivers talked about it. Hey, we can't turn the ball over. The opening possession, he does, and the Kansas City Chiefs have a 7-0 lead.
Out to the 25, it will go.
Does go on to win the league MVP. He will be the youngest guy since Dan Marino did it at 23 years old.
Second possession coming off the interception now. Rivers well protected. Flag is down. And Keenan.
Prior to the pass, holding number 22, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
But for the Chiefs this year, he's been playing on the outside, which is a little different.
Here is Justin Jackson. brought down.
A lot of that's been due to the safety play, and they got Sorensen back in the starting lineup last week to get Barry back tonight. Even though he hasn't played a lot of football, he's injected some energy into this team.
Rivers, Gates, Antonio Gates with a move, the 38-year-old to the 45 of Kansas.
Signed, and I know Phillip Rivers has really appreciated all the things that he's meant to him.
Here's a handoff to Jackson back to the line of scrimmage. That for Gates.
Down, he got re-signed, and I think it would only be fitting if he finished his career with the Chargers.
Second down and 10. Rivers sacked. Brought down by D. Ford. Ball from Walt Anderson.
Tripping, number 66, offense. That penalty is declined. It's third down.
Number 12, now 3rd and 17. Pass is caught, but short of the first down. That was Gates again.
And he can pick any secondary apart. And he was able to do that week 1, but right now this Chiefs defensive front, they've been able to get after him.
Donnie Jones hits it, a knuckleball into the end zone. And the Chiefs up. It will go on, it feels like, for a long time, given to this organization and these fans with the selection of Patrick Mahomes. Wide open, Damian Williams shows off his speed, and he's out of.
Address the various looks, get the defense running one direction, have it come back the other way, but man, just a total bust by the Chargers.
Here's Williams picking his way. And he had the worst shot of life.
Well, he really has, there's no doubt. He'll have fun until January, then he's got to go win a playoff game.
Bosa came across.
Encroachment, number 95. Defense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
Look at T.Y. McGill. Both
developed, and he actually thought he might have to scale things back when Mahomes took over as the quarterback.
Here's one for Kelsey. Spinning, can't make the catch.
This offense has given him a license just to get awfully creative, and Mahomes being able to handle it. And then, of course, with these skill players that he's got, even minus a couple of them, he's been pretty good.
3rd down and 2. Mahomes keeps it alive. To his left. Will try to run and get it. Fakes it a couple of times and now finds Williams over the middle. And Darrell Williams for Kansas City, the number 1 seed in the AFC playoff picture. Hand off to Williams, and Damian Williams, the former Miami Dolphin.
Carries he's had in a game is 15. You've got to believe that he'll surpass that here tonight. But he's done a nice job with his opportunities here.
They fake it to him. Try to set up a little tight end screen to Dimitri. Destined, it looks like, for the number 5 seed. Coming across early again, and they're going to blow it dead as Patrick Mahomes.
Offside, number 99, defense, unimpeded to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Well, that's Joey Bosa, number 9. Good since he returned, and Patrick Mahomes able to use that snap count, knowing that this is a defensive front trying to get an edge.
4-man rush. Mahomes finds Williams, and Damian Williams spins down at the 11.
In games, they take offenses out of what they want to do in maintaining some balance. This start could not have gone worse for the Chargers.
Mahomes, end zone for Hill, incomplete. Threw the ball in the mid-90s. Just a great athlete. And it's on display here tonight. It's Darrell Williams diving for the touchdown. That baby go.
You're going to see they're going to run guys. Here you got Kelsey coming across. They're going to move him around, and you get the defense. You see the effect that it has on them. You get linemen out. They seal the wall, and it's just a Chiefs.
That is touchdown pass number 45. In case you're wondering, the most means working well for the Chiefs offensively on that possession, and it's 14-0 Kansas City with under a minute to go in quarter number 1.
That's quite a compliment. There are not many NFL quarterbacks that would admit to that.
From the 25, airing it out, has a man, pass is caught by Mike Williams.
But Rivers is underthrown. The interception was underthrown also.
Handoff here to Jackson, and Justin Jackson gets 9. Second down and 1 here for LA. They hand for the first down. Justin Jackson in
tonight. Justin Jackson is a guy who has had success at every level.
Here he is, able to fight for a couple of extra yards too. Second down and 7. Passes caught over the middle, about a yard, maybe a yard. Handoff for the first down to Justin Jackson. Detrez Newsome now in there, and he's at the top of the screen, split out wide to the left. Rivers is brought down from behind in the play. 10 straight games over 2 seasons in 07 and 08 with Dallas. Here's one setting up a screen for Jackson. And
in college, and the same type of disruptive players in the middle. He's a heck of a player.
Third down and 11. Rivers, pass is broken up, but a flag, and it may be on the coverage.
Prior to the pass, holding number 49, defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Brings up first and goal from just inside the 9. Rivers to the end zone, and the pass incomplete, but a flag again. Keenan Allen. Let's see if he caught it. First of all, you see that hook.
After the pass, holding number 23, defense. After distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Perfectly, you saw Kendall Fuller with the grab and got the penalty.
Here's a handoff to Jackson, and it's well played up front.
It hasn't been an overly physical bunch either. He came up and made a heck of a play there.
Second down and goal. A blitz coming, and the pass is up, and a catch by Mike Williams for the touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike Williams had a disappointing first season as a first-round pick. Just 11 catches last year, but he's been making plays like this year. He was banged up last season with a back injury. He was determined coming into this year to have a much better sophomore season, and what a great job he does. And that's a big drive, and they needed it being down 14-0.
Touchdown. Phillip Rivers and the LA Chargers came back from the 23-7 deficit a couple of Sunday nights ago against the Steelers. Here's Tremon Smith.
And the Chargers offense, they've had great field position in this ball game.
Here's a handoff to Damian Williams, and a nice gain on first down of 4 by the Chargers. 9 to go in the half. On 2nd and 6, the pass is low but caught by Tyreek.
Him and the things that he's been able to do and the numbers that he's been able to put up. He's still a young player in this league. He's still seeing a lot of things for the first time.
I forget it too. On 3rd down, broken up. Michael Davis.
An outstanding job by this Chargers defense. That ought to give them something to get excited about.
That's a 3-and-out after the good kick return. As this one's going to be down inside the 10, down by 7. Good protection. Pass is underneath and caught for a first down by Mike Williams coming off. First down out at the 19. Rivers moving around in the pocket, and the pass is incomplete. Hand off to Newsome. Detrez Newsome with a nice pickup on us
because of Lamar Jackson and his scrambling ability, but they've been vulnerable. That was the first big run by the Chargers.
Keenan Allen is in the tent on the sideline getting looked at. Here is Rivers going down, and it's Chris Jones getting his.
The defensive coordinator, and when that's one of the reasons why he doesn't blitz all that often. He simply hasn't had to that much because of the horses that he has up front.
Here's one just aired out and caught for the first down by Tyree.
Route in freezing Barry and it being able to get in behind him.
26-yard completion after the sack. Handoff to Newsome.
Back on the field, but Williams is making plays on balls that he hasn't made in the past, that being one of them.
Rivers finds Newsome. And Detrez Newsome is
sidelines, but hey, Phillip Rivers is one of the great competitors in our game.
Here's Newsome. The only thing missing for Phil.
He's had every bit the career that they've had. That's the only thing lacking. Maybe this is his year.
Here's a little flip to Travis Benjamin, and Benjamin slips and falls down a yard short of a.
In Los Angeles when it comes to Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. This guy playing at an awfully high level.
3rd down and 2, and the pass is caught. And it's recovered. Tyrell Williams. They lead 14-7, first down, 2 minutes left in the half. Rivers in trouble, sacked 4th time.
But that's what Jones is giving Phillip Rivers right now.
They each get a half. Throw is caught by Williams, and Mike Williams with a short gain. Loudest of the night. Rivers, pass is caught. First down LA. Mike Williams, who had 2 left. 1st and 10 from the 11. Down by 7. Pressure off the edge. Pass is incomplete for Mike Williams.
He had a chance. He had a guy for a touchdown.
15th play of the drive. 2nd and 10. Rivers to the end zone, up for grabs, and intercepted by Kansas City. And that for Phillip Rivers, his 2nd red zone interception this season. And now with 1 timeout left, Mahomes and the Chiefs take over at the 20. Damian Williams with a nice catch and run.
Protecting the football. Just 10 turnovers coming into this game, 2 tonight by interceptions by Rivers.
Damian Williams already over 100 scrimmage yards, and now Mahomes is sacked by Melvin Ingram.
Hey, Liz, 35.
So no more timeouts for Kansas City. Again, getting the Chargers to jump.
Neutral zone infraction number 54. Defense, 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
That's the 3rd time
It was Ingram, and he's able to get him again. I know Mahomes was hoping they wouldn't blow that dead, because then you get a free play and try to take a shot down the field.
Trying for it again. Mahomes comes underneath. Pass is caught by Demarcus Robinson, who has a touchdown in this game. Comes in averaging over 330 passing yards per game. First year as a starter. Maybe the MVP. Down the middle. Pass is incomplete.
At least field goal range here before the half.
Tyreek Hill was the target. Colquitt hits a beauty. So beautiful that it goes into the end zone. It's the most since 2004. On first down, they give to Justin Jackson, and that should do it for the half.
First, and then can he make a few better decisions. He made a couple poor throws, and they made him pay for it.
Here's Tremon Smith, who had a big return toward the.
Do a better job extending some of these drives. The one that we saw heading into the half, he said wasn't great.
Here's Mahomes in trouble, and now gets it to Hill. I guess he made the catch. Huge injury with Keenan Allen in the hip. If we get any more information, we'll give it to you. Here's a dump off to Damian Williams. That was by Hill.
Is saying a lot. I think the Chargers have to feel pretty good being on the road, a short week, and only down 7 points.
On third down, Ingram can't get there. The pass is caught. Kelsey for the first down.
Disrupting him. He's so good off schedule. Sometimes he relies on it a little bit too much, but he is going to find somebody to get the ball to.
Here's one for Hill. Gets hit and hangs on. What
he really truly can do as a receiver, and his route running ability, and the ability to make the tough catches like that.
Mahomes, pass is caught. That's the newcomer, Kelvin Benjamin.
Tyreek Hill, his thoughts, because he just joined the team last week, and that first thing he says is, the guy's huge. Put the ball in a lot of places to a guy that big.
Hand off to Williams, and Damian Williams on first down gets a couple. So they're traded to Buffalo a year ago, released and signed by Kansas City. Second down and goal. It is a touchdown for Damian Williams.
Well, Jatavis Brown has a chance to come in and make a play, and he's just not able to hold him off.
Coming off a touchdown run against the Ravens, he adds another here tonight. And back to receptions, which makes him mad, and he joins us up here in the booth in a 14-point game as the Chiefs will kick it back to the Chargers. Early going here in the second half, and Desmond King will bring it out from just inside the 5 out to about the 24. Here is a handoff on first down to Justin Jackson.
Fans are second to none. It's my family coming in, seeing all the 88 jerseys as we were pulling up to the stadium. My kids have never seen anything like this. It was truly special just to be back here.
Rivers throws, pass is caught over the middle. Tyrell Williams with a nice gain.
Why am I forgetting this day? Well, Will Shields, Willie Rowe,
sure.
Derek Thomas. It's just been a dream come true to be able to play for an organization like this.
There's Justin Jackson over the right side on first down with Daniel Sorensen.
Better be doing it right. You got such a phenomenal quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. That first drive was just incredible. And the way the rules are set up now for the defense to get exploited at times, I would love. And I know Troy
that favor the passing games and these quarterbacks slinging it around the way they are now.
It was Noddy who blew up that play. Now third down and 3. Pass is caught for the first down by Mike Williams. Who
back like Patrick Mahomes. The play's never dead. So you just out there and you say, I just got to make a quick break, get open. He's going to put it where I can get it and make big yards.
We just did get it away. Here's Jackson on the carry, and a nice answer.
They do things the right way, and I think that reflects why they're doing so. Andy Reid has just been outstanding since he's come over here.
Here's a pass caught by the tight end Virgil Green.
Years he's really pushed me, and I think I pushed him, and we both had some really good careers.
3rd down and 1, and a 1st down carry by Justin Jackson.
Players too. I've seen a lot of those type guys coming into this league over the years.
You see it all the time now. Oh, he played power forward. He's not tall enough to play in the NBA. Let's make him a tight end. And it doesn't work all the time, but I definitely think obviously it carries over.
Handoff is to Newsome, and Detrez Newsome with a flag down has got enough, and it should stand.
Offside, number 57, defense. The penalty is declined. 1st down.
11th play of the drive after the touchdown by Kansas City. Down by 14. Here's a toss to Williams. Nice cut. He's got the touchdown. It's a 6'4", 220-pound wide receiver on the toss.
Well, watch the block by Virgil Green, the job that he does. But once Mike Williams gets it, when he hit it right there, he was going north and south. He showed some real burst right there for such a big guy. Does an outstanding job of putting his foot in the ground, going up north and south. It's a great job by this Chargers offense.
Nice answer by the Chargers there to make it a 7-point game again. The return out to the 20. That ball is out. It's recovered by the Chargers, but they're saying that Tremon Smith was down. Mahomes to his left, flag is thrown, pass is caught.
Oh man,
unbelievable. Kelsey, but will it stand? Flag back near the line of scrimmage.
Holding, number 71, offense. 10-yard penalty, still 1st down.
And he drops it in there nicely, but they get Schwartz there for the hold.
That negates a 25-yard completion as Mahomes pulls it down and then skips it in the direction of Kelvin Benjamin. Right there, Dustin Colquitt. This year's winner will be announced at the NFL Honors the night before Super Bowl 53. This one down the middle. Pass is caught in the first catch of the night. Mahomes has found 7 different receivers. 3rd down and 4. Pass is caught, and the tackle is made.
Good in coverage. He's one of the more physical safeties you'll see in the league. He's made plays all year long.
Colquitt hits it. Fair catch and a diving grab by Desmond Williams. The defense steps up. Drive starts at the 23. Rivers keeps, unloads, pass is caught by Newsome, and Detrez Newsome, who is in essence teams in hot pursuit. As a handoff on 1st down is to Newsome, and this time he is stood up by Nadi.
Obviously a difficult place to play, and Seattle in the hunt themselves. They'd prefer to get this one out of the way and not have to rely on anything more.
Here's Tyrell Williams with a catch. They overturn the call, and the challenge by Andy Reid works out. Now 3 for 4 on the year and getting calls changed. And that makes it 3rd and 10 instead of 3rd and 3. Rivers. Pass is nearly picked.
Up that sideline throw. And it's fortunate he's not giving the ball back to the Chiefs with a short field.
Well, it's a short punt by Donnie Jones, but it takes a Charger bounce as it stays away from DeMarcus Robinson. Close 10 as Murray couldn't corral it. And the Chiefs up by 7 take over. Here's Hill. Caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's only got 6 carries. He's done well with the carries that he's had. I thought, 15 carries is a game high for him in his career.
Williams swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage, and a flag comes in against Kansas City.
holding number 61 offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Still second down.
It's Mitch on the ball, just under 5 yards a carry, but you got to remind yourself this is Andy Reid's offense, and he loves to throw it.
Second down and 15, and Mahomes gets away, tries to throw it left-handed. Flags are thrown. The pass is incomplete.
Personal foul, face mask number 99, defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
That's against that 99, which was Bosa. Here is Hill on that jet sweep. That one is just pulled right into the ground on the part of Patrick Mahomes.
Pulled it back, but a big third down right here for this Chargers defense. But you're right. I think the Chargers have to, as I said earlier, they got to feel really good about the fact that here they are in the fourth quarter and they're still within striking distance.
Mahomes out to his left, looking downfield. Flag is thrown left-handed. And the pat.
Prior to the pass, holding number 20, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
A penalty when, you know, I'm just tired of seeing penalties on third and longs keep drives alive.
Didn't look like there was much there at all. Pass is caught by Damian Williams.
I realized I had good eyesight until Andy Reid was working with me and he said, wow, you see everything.
Here's a throw that's incomplete for
Meadowlark Lemon.
Wow. Steph Curry. They're down in 10 blitz. Chiefs pick it up. Pass is caught. Kelsey first down. He's now got 13 games with 5 or more catches. The pass downfield and off the helmet of
as well as any receiver in football.
Illegal motion number 10 of the offense. Offside 95 defense. Those fouls all set. Replay first down.
See,
would be a great center fielder.
Yeah,
I think the wind might have carried that one back into right center field. So back to 1st and 10. Mahomes slings it. There's Kelsey. Another first down. First down from the 27. Handoff is to Williams. There's a flag down on the far side of the field.
How about finishing this run?
Illegal shift. 2 players were moving and did not get reset prior to the snap. Offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Remember this drive. 1st and 15.
Kelvin Benjamin one-on-one at the top.
Mahomes out to his right, going backward as he throws, and another flag.
Prior to the pass, holding number 57, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Williams, the rookie from LSU, now in the backfield. He gets it. Slips through a couple of bodies and still going down inside the.
I tell you, these defensive backs and these guys trying to cover these speedsters, they got the toughest job in football right now.
Here's a first down picked up by Damian.
Chiefs, Mahomes, and Tyreek Hill, and everyone else, it all starts up front. They've been good all year.
Hand off to Damian Williams. Man, has he shown some power. 11-2 against 10-3. In the first place Chiefs leading by 7, looking for more. What a play, and the tackle.
We'll see whether or not right here the Chargers, they need to come up with a stop.
It's Mahomes. No signal.
Good, but not tonight. This Chiefs offense has scored. They score here, they're 4 for 4 down here in the red zone.
Handoff for the touchdown to Damian Williams.
There's a good look at it right here from above, and the lane, it's one-on-one. Right there in the middle. Keenan Allen, they got their work cut out for him.
With 8:15 to go. As Butker knocks it through. Schottenheimer, and as we go from the pictures of Marty, we go to the live action here in a 14-point game.
Marty Ball won a lot of football games, didn't it?
Yeah, I'll say. For that induction on Tuesday in New York. First down from the 25.
Congratulations, Gene.
Down by 14. Pass is caught for the first down by Tyrell Williams.
And a guy he's got absolute trust and confidence in. This is a tall order.
That pass is tipped at the line.
Put up the numbers that he's put up this year.
Second down and 10. Rivers gets hit. Pass is complete. That's Williams again going backward. And maybe got an extra yard or two.
He said my vacation was off. I did a lot of training. What a comeback he's made, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. And 2.5 sacks in this game, but in some pain now on the sideline, as you say. Third down and 2. Pass is caught. That's a first down, and that's the great Antonio Gates. And at 38 years old.
Some of these skilled players that are getting it done also, and Antonio Gates being one of them.
Already inside the Kansas City 40. Pass is caught by Jackson. And Justin Jackson's got another first down inside.
Grabbing his hand. I don't know if that's it or maybe some type of stinger, but I know Phillip Rivers is glad he's not on the field.
On first down to the end zone. A lot of contact. No flag. Chargers already with their most wins since 2009. A juggle on that hot snap coming back, and the pass
to beat people at the top of the route.
Kansas City's defense doubled Antonio Gates in the red zone in week 1. Handoff is to Detrez Newsome, and he keeps his legs churning. Rivers. Pass is complete.
Here's at the top of the screen.
Looking that way. Pass incomplete. Fourth down. End zone. Flag down. Pass incomplete for Williams.
There's the grab.
Prior to the pass, holding number 20 defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
Handoff to Jackson, and he is in for the touchdown. 9 left, and the Chargers with 3 timeouts.
This is just Justin Jackson taking on Sorensen, and then he's got to win on it, and he's able to, and it's under 4 minutes to play.
And it's a 7-point game. We'll pop it up with Tremon Smith on the return. Block in the back. Flags all over the place. If you have a flag, throw it.
During the return, illegal block in the back, number 35, receiving team, be a 10-yard penalty. First down, Kansas City.
Ward right here. Handoff is to Williams, and he has brought 6 years. Traded away Alex Smith, who led the league in quarterback rating a year ago. They've won back-to-back AFC West titles, looking for their 3rd. Pass underneath the hill. 3rd down coming up. Now a penalty flag and a false start.
Well, back it up. This 3rd down is going to get a little
false
harder.
Start, number 84, offense, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Against tight end. Mahomes in trouble and sacked. So the clock continues to run, under 3 to go. Should get great field position. Time shouldn't be an issue. As Colquitt hits it from his end zone, and it turns over. Good punt. And it's muffed. Recovered by Desmond King.
9. He's 12 and 13 overall as the starter.
Play action from Phillip, and the pass incomplete. Flag is down.
Influence this decision.
Holding number 66, offense. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
They get Feeney.
Had a tough night when he's had to try to do it alone.
Rivers. Pass is caught. Travis Benjamin.
Back, you see that, and you just hope your receiver will give you an angle and get there, and Benjamin does.
Pass is incomplete off the left hand of Tyrell Williams. Trailed by 14 three different times, down by 7. Rivers. Pass is caught somehow by Justin Jackson. Rivers making his 215th consecutive start, including the postseason. In his 15th year at 37 years old. Pass is caught. It'll bring up 4th down as Tyrell Williams made.
And can they give Rivers time?
Rivers throws, pass is caught. Benjamin sets up a first down in a conversion.
Halfway to him before Benjamin even got to the top of his route and just lands right in his hands.
They still have a timeout, the Chargers. This one to the end zone and broken up for Justin Jackson. And
that ball was just placed perfectly.
2nd down and goal. Rivers in trouble. Down he goes, and he gets hit hard by O'Daniel.
Can't take a sack, can't keep the clock running on a completion.
And doesn't have Keenan Allen out with a hip. End zone. Pass is caught, but out of bounds, and there was a push-off by Mike Williams. We'll see who ended as well.
Pass interference, number 23, defense in the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's against Kendall Fuller, and let's take a look. 1st and goal. Rivers, pass is caught for the touchdown by Williams.
That left hand that is on the ball and stays on the ball. Not so sure here that you can reverse that, because I think he's got that left hand pinned on the ball there. I noticed that Walt Anderson started to walk away, and they called him back to take a further look.
And there's Scandrick calling for the push-off.
I think Scandrick can certainly make a legitimate case for that from what we showed. And if this touchdown.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. It's touchdown.
This for the win. 4 seconds left in the game, but this is likely the final play that matters. End zone wide open. What a night for Mike Williams. And the Chargers have their first.
And Fuller talking. They're trying to pass this thing off. He's going to take him, but he doesn't pass it off when Williams goes to the corner. You're going to see they're playing inside out. And Fuller then takes the inside slant, and Scandrick stays with it as well. He doesn't come off of it, and that's why initially I thought there was a pick going on there. Rivers to climb back into this thing is really impressive.
And now it's going to take the miraculous as Traymon Smith throws. This game is over with zeros on the clock. And the LA Chargers have snapped that losing streak to the Chiefs. And they now match Kansas City at the top record-wise at 11-3. And a big road win for LA without Melvin Gordon, without Austin Eckler, and for the majority of the game without Keenan Allen.